Hey guys, welcome back again to Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, where the proof is in the singing. I get a lot of requests for this, and I've done quite a bit on the subject. In fact, it's called How to Belt. And some people have referred to me as the king of belting. I think that's a good title. So I want to just discuss this with you guys so we can kind of clear the air on a few things. And that's that, it's important to not think about how can I run as hard and fast as I possibly can. That's not the first thing we do. The first thing we do is we train ourselves up to a certain point so that we can belt and belt correctly. Because if we don't do that, then we find ourselves hurting ourselves and maybe even losing our voices altogether, okay? This is really, really important. So we start, gently, baby step at a time, and warming up our voice and building up strength and building up more strength. Now, I have a singing course called How to Sing Better Than Anyone Else, where I cover all of this in the course to walk you through step by step how to get to this belting stage. But let's talk about the belting stage itself. So I'm going to give you some examples of belting, and I want you to sort of think about what this term really means. Now, some people have made fun of it. I've seen a lot of SLS coaches saying it's just shouting. Well, kind of, sort of. I mean, the word or term Broadway belt came from a calling out. So maybe there's some truth to that. In other words, it's the calling out to push the envelope of your voice in a way that you're raising it at level that is, hey, that's my car, stop! Right? So you're raising this volume, so to speak. Ironically, I think the reason SLS has a problem with it is because they don't teach good diaphragmatic support really at all. There are some that do, but for the most part, that's not their main focus. So without the diaphragmatic support part and the strength in the abdomen, you don't get the belt, okay? But before that, we have to train a good quality, solid, clean sound first, and for a while, just to build. It's a muscle. We're building a muscle. So we want that muscle to be strong so that when we lean into that muscle, we're not going to tear something. Okay, that's really important. So anyways, but let's get to the belting part of this. So let's assume that you've already built a nice, strong, clean sound, and now you want to move on into belting. Well, there's an idea that people think that belting is like just shouting, like at a football match or something. Hey man, go! Right, and they scream at the top of their lungs, and the next day they wake up hoarse. Okay? Well, actually, the true way to do this correctly is to build good open throat technique first. I have a video out on that. It's in my singing course. If you want to check it out, check it out. But I'm telling you straight up, you've got to do this first. Then we have something called glottal compression, where we compress air at the glottis. We don't let too much air pass across the cord because it'll dry out the cord and we'll lose phonation or sound. So what we have to do is we have to learn how to compress that sound and hold back the air like this. But we have to build open throat technique first to maintain good open throat in the back so that we're not pinching and squeezing and gagging on our sounds as we go up, ascending or descending a passage, phrase, or a song, a melodic line in a song. So let's do this several ways, right? There's different forms of compression. And we can compress the voice in different ways, which is this form of distortion. And we don't want to, and I'm going to get into distortion. In fact, I'm going to do a video on this here shortly. But we don't want to yell so loud that we push so much air across the vocal folds that it dries them out. So we hold our breath and we go, hey, 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 yeah, yeah, hey. I could go on and on and on. Why? Because I've learned the art of learning how to control the breath and compress the air, and I'm belting at the same time. So I'm not out of breath. I could have gone on for a long time and it would have been annoying. But I know how to control the air in a way because I built good muscle memory first. I have strong diaphragmatic support, and then I can lean into a sound and belt. So, how you doing, baby? I'm doing good, darling. Right? So I can get into that space with a lot of good compression, and I'm not over singing. So it's an illusion. Let me say this again. It's an illusion, and here's what I mean by that. You think that I'm just killing it with sound, and I'm just throwing sound at you really hard. Well, there is that, but there is that because I built resonance. What is resonance? Ooh, there's that word again. It means that I built up my voice in a way that I'm able to relax to a sound where my vocal cords are so buff that they can do the work for me and I don't have to kill myself to get this sound out. Because I've built up, once you hit a certain point where your vocal folds are getting stronger and stronger and stronger, you relax into that sound and the resonance takes over and creates volume or mass of volume, right? And it's at any spectrum of the voice. Like, I mean, it doesn't matter, where I am in my spectrum, I'm still able to relax to the sound because I've built up this good muscle memory. And like I said, I cover all of this in my singing course called How to Sing Better Than Anyone Else, where I walk you through this stuff step by step on how to belt. So belting, again, hey, yeah, 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 right? And notice I'm relaxed, I'm sitting in a chair. You don't hear me sound like there's any funk, like I've lost my voice. So the funny part about that is too, I just came off of an hour webinar and I'm doing this video here. And I had sung for 45 minutes before that, and I'm gonna do a couple more of these after that. I can sing for hours on end and not go hoarse or hurt myself. And even if I do, and I covered this also in my singing course, I have remedies on how you can come back to clean up the voice the next day and you are back in the saddle and ready to rock, okay? Thank you guys for joining me, Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, where the proof is in the singing. Next time, see you guys soon. Peace out. Hey guys, if you like what you heard, please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to get notified when I have a new cool video come out, you need to go to my channel and click on this little bell icon, and it will actually notify you every time I have a video come out. Thanks guys.